Prince Harry appeared to take another veiled swipe at the royal family after telling veterans not to rely on military uniform, after he was banned from wearing his. The Duke of Sussex gave an emotional speech at the closing ceremony of the Invictus Games in Dusseldorf, where he was joined by his glamorous wife Meghan Markle, who wore a daring strapless dress. He addressed the crowd for around 10 minutes, and even choked up at one point as his emotions took over. And in one part of his speech, he talked to competitors, all of whom are ex-military personnel, about not needing to rely on uniform to feel proud and that they should not feel lost without one. His comments come after he was banned from wearing military uniform after he and Meghan quit their royal roles and he was forced to give up his military affiliations. At King Charles' coronation earlier this year, he wore a mourning suit. He also wore a suit for his beloved grandmother, the late Queen's funeral last year, despite calls for him to be allowed to wear military dress. However, one exception was made when Harry wore uniform during a vigil around his grandmother's coffin in Westminster Hall. However, it was later claimed Harry was devastated at having to remove the ER symbol from the uniform even though Prince William was allowed to keep his. After the initials were not removed from William, a pal told the Sunday Times, Harry, is heartbroken. To remove his grandmother's initials feels very intentional. Reports suggested Harry nearly decided to wear the mourning suit anyway to avoid humiliation. In his speech praising the tenacity of the competitors, Harry said, "I'm here to remind you that after all this, you don't need to rely on a uniform, nor should you ever feel lost without one." When speaking about why they shouldn't rely on their uniforms, Harry said, "Why? Because everything you need is already within you. Tomorrow you will each walk away with memories that are different and unique to you. But my hope is that every memory made brings a smile to your face through a sense of belonging and an opportunity for you and your family to look forward with pride and purpose." The last time Harry wore a military uniform before quitting as a working royal was in March 2020 when he wore full regalia as Captain General of the Royal Marines at the Mountbatten Music Festival at the Royal Albert Hall. Based on the American Warrior Games, the Invictus Games is a sporting tournament for injured servicemen and women from around the world. The event, which is organized by the Invictus Games Foundation and has Harry as a patron, was set up with the aim to inspire international communities through the power of the unconquered human spirit. It is a passion project of Harry's, who sees the Games as an important way to support the well-being of those who have served their country. Through a combination of ongoing care, training and employment opportunities, the charity's website states.